Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and look at how to register for classes. If you have been cleared by your advisor to register on your own, you'll be able to do this. If you have not, you will need to get with your advisor as soon as possible in order to discuss registration. So first of all, what you need to do is log back into MyDaltonState, and hopefully by this time, when you're ready to register, you are actually ready to register and have selected a number of classes from the schedule of classes. You can go ahead and look at the previous video for that, or ask your advisor, and again we'll be happy to assist you. So what you're going to do, go back to the quick links. And actually, before we get started, I want to look at some of these quick links that are available. We get a lot of questions about majors and advisors, things like that. This is where you can find out what your current major is listed as, who your advisor currently is, your course schedule, your grades, so on and so forth. So if you just click on one of these, such as what is my major, you'll get this screen. And here it will be all the relevant information for you, such as what class you are currently in, who your primary advisor is listed as, so on and so forth. Here is where your major is listed, right here. So if there's a mistake there, or you feel like something needs to be addressed or changed, you can check on it and make sure everything's correct and then go from there. Also, your catalog term is listed here as well, and that can be important, especially when it comes time to graduate. So, getting back to another thing I want to look at. Do I have any holds? A lot of times students will come in for registration, or they'll go to register on their own and they find out that they have unpaid parking tickets, library fines, things of that nature. Well, how do you find that out? You can do that right here. Just go ahead and click on that, and this student currently doesn't have any holds, so that's great. So they'll be cleared to register. Keep in mind, you will not be able to register if you have a hold on your account. So you'll need to take care of that as soon as possible. Another big one, along with parking fees and what have you, parking tickets, would be orientation. So if you need to take care of that, it'd be best to do it before registration opens up, before you go and see your advisor. So check on that so your registration will be as smooth as possible. Okay. Now, how to register. Just go down here to the registration menu, click on that, and again this will take you to another screen. Go ahead and open this up. There are a number of options here. We won't go over all this, but again, if you do have questions, just feel free to let us know. Go ahead and select add or drop classes, and here you'll be asked to select the appropriate term. Here we're looking at spring 2013. For those of you watching this, you're likely to be registering for the summer and fall 2013. Be sure to click on the correct term. So if you want to register just for the summer or just for the fall, be sure to select the appropriate term. Okay? So once you do that, go ahead and click submit, and you'll come up with this screen. Now again, hopefully you have gone to the schedule of classes, selected the classes you desire to take, importantly the classes you need to take, and have copied down the course reference numbers. That's where those are going to come in handy. If you remember, those course reference numbers are the unique identifiers for each course. Since we have multiple courses, different subjects, we have to identify them in some form or fashion. So that's what that's for, the course reference number. Hopefully you've copied those down and you'll be able to put them in here. I'll just put a couple in. Won't be able to register this student, but just kind of show you what it looks like. Just put a couple in here. These are all courses that the student desires to take. We've got a biology, we've got an arts class, we've got English 1101, and college algebra. So once those courses are selected, you go ahead and hit submit, And once that is done, you should be registered. Now, you may run into, we won't be able to see this here, but you may run into some issues. For example, if you hit submit and there's a conflict with the times, obviously the system will not allow you to register for two classes that are at the same time, the same day. So you'll have to go back and choose a different class. Or you may hit submit and find that a class is full, and you'll be asked to be put on the wait list for that. That, of course, is your option, and what that means is if you're put on the wait list, the class is currently full. There's spots open for the wait list. So if a spot opens up in the class, let's say a couple people drop it, change majors, drop out of that biology because they do not need it, or they fail to pay their fees when they are due, they're purged from the class, seats will open up. Those that are put on the wait list will be put into that course. That does not guarantee that you'll get into the class if you're put on a wait list, but that option is there. My suggestion would be to find classes that are available that fit your schedule, and then go from there. That's probably the best thing to do. And that's pretty much it for adding and dropping classes. And once you submit that and everything goes through properly, you will be officially registered. If you happen to be on this screen and you find a class is full or a class conflicts with another class, instead of going back to where we were with the schedule of classes, you can do a class search right here. A little similar to what we were looking at in the other video with the schedule of classes. Make all your selections here. We'll keep this pretty general so we can find something quickly. Here I've just selected English, and here are all the English classes that have popped up. This does not mean they're all available. If you look here, here's the capacity, the number of students that are allowed into the class, and here are the actual number of students in the class. So this one's full, for example, so it's this one, and this one, and this one. So if you're just looking for one real quick that you need, like the English 98 here, 20 seats, 18, there's 2 seats remaining. So that would be an option for you if you need that. So that is about it for registering. If you have any questions, again, feel free to contact me or your faculty advisor, and we'll be happy to help you out.